So this is my wife's 2023 Z400, and it's a great little bike for a beginner. She moved up to this after getting the basics down of riding with a Honda Grom. But a Honda Grom, you know, it's a great little all-around kind of around-town bike, fun for, you know, kind of tinkering with. But if you're really going to do some serious riding or try to learn how to do some serious riding, I don't think the Grom is really great for that. So she picked up this Z400, and I don't have the factory exhaust on this anymore. If you go online, I'm sure you can hear dozens of people with stock exhaust on these things. We went ahead and just put a cheapo Amazon, I don't even remember the brand name of this thing. It's this fake carbon fiber. And we did this initially to help her learn how to shift, because the stock exhaust was so quiet and ugly, but that's, you know, that's a different argument. But it was so quiet you can't even really hear the engine. For someone who's new to riding stick or, you know, driving a manual transmission, I think it's important that they can hear that. So we put this on, and you know, it's a little noisy. I'll play a clip here in a second. She hates the way it looks, and you know, for something for her to just kind of get used to riding, I thought it was a nice, it was like $100 or something like that. But she doesn't like the way it looks. She wanted something a little bit more quality. So she went online and she started listening to a bunch of different exhaust clips, and she found one that she really liked. So we found this brand called Mivv, and to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of videos of these things. It's an Italian brand. It looks nice, it sounds really good, at least on the internet, so we'll see how this sounds. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started taking things apart. Now, one thing I do want to mention, just kind of a little review of this muffler, this $100 Amazon special, is, you know, it fit okay. It came with the little connection pipe between the factory exhaust and the muffler here, but these, you know, that's not even really doing anything. It's just kind of hanging out there, you know, typical generic Amazon quality. But, you know, it's been good enough so far. But we're going to go ahead and swap on this nice Mivv now. So here's our Mivv kit. Little close-up of what you get with the muffler. They have a carbon fiber version. You know, this is just a slip-on. They do make a full exhaust. But this is the black. My wife really liked that. She's not a big fan of carbon fiber, so we went with this one. It's kind of a square tip with a mesh cap on the end of it. Came with a little connection pipe to go from the main mid pipe to the muffler itself. It looks like it did come with some sort of decibel killer. We'll probably run that. She's not a super fan of like big loud exhaust or anything. But yeah, pretty simple. It's pretty nicely made. I mean, that black finish is really nice. I'm gonna have to make sure to kind of wipe that down with some rubbing alcohol before we fire it up so I don't get any fingerprints burned into it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing mounted on here. So already I'm pretty happy with it. You know, it's the little things. It actually comes with a little bracket rather than that big stupid rubber clamp that you see on a lot of these generic Amazon exhausts. So let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. And this is with the baffle in. it's being picked up on the mic, but it definitely has a little bit of a deeper, bassier tone, especially at idle. We're going to have to wait till the weather's a little nicer to hear what it sounds like on the road. It's a bit wet out today, as well as cold. But yeah, so far I'm pretty pleased with it. Hopefully she is as well.